1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club, and we got a special guest in the building today.
Yep, one of my favorite new artists.
T-Boy, a.k.a.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
He's not really a new artist.
I know, but I've been rocking with him since, you know, Player Circle. I've been telling people Flight 360 was a down south classic for the longest. But before we go any further, play the clip, because I've been waiting for this, because I've been trying to have this argument with Envy for the longest. Play the clip, please. Play this clip.
I'm the hottest rapper overall in the 50 states with no deal.
I agree.
Name one rapper that's hotter than me with no deal.
Trying to think who has no deal.
I think I can agree with that, because 2 Chainz ain't signed, is he?
2 Chainz.
He hotter than 2 Chainz.
What?
2 Chainz buzzing, though.
He hotter than 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz buzzing down south.
2 Chainz is the homie, but he hotter than 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz buzzing down south the way French buzzing up here.
2 Chainz ain't touched New York yet. He almost
there.
there.
Do a show up top.
Nah, he hasn't yet.
Nah, he's not here yet.
You're right. and that was French Montana. That was about 3 months ago. Things have changed since then. You've touched New York with shows.
Yeah, shout out to Perfections. That was a nice event.
What?
And Envy, has your opinion changed?
Yeah, I told him.
So you said 2 Chainz is hotter than French Montana now.
Oh, now that's what you're gonna do it?
That's all.
No, I just want you to clarify because you said you changed your opinion.
At this
now.
particular time, yes. 2 Chainz
Okay.
is hotter than French
Okay, that's
Montana.
all I was trying to get y'all to understand.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And what I gotta say about 2 Chainz is every time I go shopping, I always sing to myself, "It's mine, I spend it," and I do that all the time, and that's how I justify everything I do.
Yeah, it makes you feel better. That's something I say anytime I'm spending money. That's kind of how I came up with the song. But it's a true song. It's true to me. It's an anthem. We're going on our 121st show.
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Wow.
French.
French is our guy, though. You got a record with French.
That's my dog. We got a record. We're supposed to be shooting a video, so that's why, you know, somebody had actually showed me the clip. Already, so I found it, you know, amusing. And then it's like I'm into competition, like friendly competition. I love that, you know what I mean? So me and French had already done the record once he did the interview. So then I was like, well, he needs to go on and leak this record then that I did for him, you know what I mean? So we supposed to be shooting a video, but for the most part, there is no one probably hotter than me as far as on the indie and close to being major. Just how I'm feeling at the time, how I'm moving, and it is what it is. Spend it.
Now, you're solo, but you started off with Player Circle.
That's correct. Shout out to Dollar.
And that was DTP. Why wouldn't just Luda sign you as a solo artist? Or you don't want to sign as a solo artist with DTP?
You talking about as of right now?
Yeah.
Well, right now I've just grown, period, as a person, you know what I mean, as an artist, you know what I mean? So I really have that boss. I already had that boss kind of nature, but I'm really into just developing my own imprint, you know what I mean, developing my own brand. I've been up under him for long enough, you know what I mean, so it's no disrespect. I've definitely taken a lot from that situation, but right now I just feel like it's time for me to cash out, you know what I mean? Time for somebody to come with something that's really undeniable and that can help me and my family and trickle down. That's kind of like what I'm on right now.
We've been getting the calls.
Absolutely.
A couple of executives called and asked about the record, asked about you, and they said the number that you've been asking about
is $1 million.
You wasn't supposed to say the number.
Oh.
Well,
it was a large number.
That's the low end, though. That's man, you have to understand everything that you guys have seen, every video that you've seen, whether it's on, you know, MTV, everything that you've seen, you know, every mixtape that you ever seen, every shirt, every cup, everything that's ever been pressed up has came out of my left pocket, period. Out of my pocket. So I feel a certain way about that. So when people just call me out the blue like I hear you buzzing, you're not understanding the time, the patience, and the hours of prayer I've done for us putting it into this project and just putting it into myself and already believing in myself and having people in little areas believe in what I'm doing. So for it to finally be bubbling, you know what I mean? Like maybe I stopped at 13 as far as 13 people calling me asking me to get on Spin It, like for the remix. Like no disrespect, probably 6 of them already had my number. It was cool. Everybody else searched, got my number, and thought I was going to be a certain kind of surprise because they reached out. And it was no disrespect to them, but they have to know I've been working my whole life for this. You feel me? So when Tip came out, it made sense for me to do the remix. It was before BET Weekend. I knew a lot of New York people like Envy them would come down. This could be my break. This could be my break right here. Yeah, we got all these boys coming to the city. They about to know. But, you know, that's where it kind of derived from. You know, people that know me know I'm really passionate about what I do, period, whatever it is. So, you know, I'm here now. I will be doing more shows in New York, French. And for real, like the whole vibe, I've been here 1,000 times, and how y'all move is totally different than anywhere else. It's like that that presidential move. Like Banks came out, everybody rushed somebody to the car, and it's like, go, you know what I mean? It's like, what the?
I know, you just chill.
Yeah, you know, they rushing and like, I don't get it.
Well, that's, you know, because a lot of stick-up kids out here, you know, and they
Atlanta too, though.
Yeah, true, but you know what? Atlanta, at the age of 21, you can legally have a weapon. So, you know, if you pull out a gun in Atlanta, 9 times out of 10, somebody else
has one.
In New York, it's, you know, you have a gun, it's 3 years automatically. There's no plan.
So, like, one crazy dude got one there.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about T.I. Like you said, T.I. is on the remix. Now, how did that come about? Because that was actually, I was telling Charlamagne this the other day, that was what told me T.I. was back. You know, because the last album, you know, we told T.I. that we weren't really feeling the album. It was too apologetic.
Too apologetic.
But this one, when he comes back now, he's rapping like, my ribs is touching, I got to pay mortgage. Like
that's trap music tip on that. I'm spinning it.
Now, how did that come about? When he got home, did he call you? You called him? You know, how did that work itself out?
Well, his DJ MLK, of course, is, you know, he's in Atlanta. So, from my understanding, he sent Tip an MP3 of my last mixtape called Codeine Cowboy. So, I guess Tip was filled with a few CDs, not just mine. And so when he came home, me being, you know, a local from Atlanta, him being from Atlanta, and they started reached out, you know what I mean? And I was already kind of putting it in the air for us doing a remix with somebody people really wouldn't imagine, you feel me? So when he came home,